remember, man, talk this shit up when you hit them bricks. Best way to get more involved is to tell people about the benefits of this here thing. No beefing, no drama, just business. Anybody got problems with anybody else here, we bring it to the group. We ain't got to take it to the streets. All right, let's do it.
This is the Unconcealed Talk Show with hosts Mr. Ned, Mike Real, and Diamond Day.
Mike Real, but you can call me Mr.
This is the Unconcealed Talk Show.
This is Mr. Naz.
Out of the New Jersey and New York area, the Unconcealed Talk Show.
Diamond D.
This is Unconcealed.
If you're the common denominator of relationships and work and all that, then maybe they ain't the problem. Maybe you are the problem.
This is the Unconcealed Talk Show.
This is Unconcealed.
We all have certain challenges that we face during adolescence, young adulthood, and by now, damn it, if you haven't gotten together, it's your own fault.
This is the Unconcealed Talk Show.
Look, come on now.
Right.
You know, you going through stuff you're going through. Yeah, man, people don't understand. Oh, people do understand. You keep putting yourself in the same situation. It's like a home.
No one's ready to deal with us.
This is the Unconcealed Talk Show with hosts Mr. Ned, Mike Real, and Diamond Day.
Yes. Woo, I love it. Once again, welcome everyone that's tuning in to the sound of my voice. Welcome to the Unconcealed Talk Show with yours truly, Mr. Naz, and the one and only and most lovely Miss Diamond D. What's going on?
Hey, I feel special. I'm most lovely this week. How are you?
Oh, I'm feeling blessed. For those tuning in, we want to say thank you. We want to say we appreciate you guys. The link is on the Facebook page or Instagram, shadowworlds.com. You can also, just if you're not near a computer, you have a phone, you can dial in, just listen. And if you want to chime in now, if you want to call in, now, I'm going to check the boards out. Let us know behind the scenes if you want to talk, if you just want to listen. It's all good. So the number you want to call in is 516-595-8127 to join the conversation. So, again, we want to say we love you all. We appreciate it. And, of course, salute to the one and only Mike Real. Always on our mind, always part of this show.
Always looking down on us. Yes, indeed.
Yes. And I just hear him saying, y'all better be doing a goddamn good job. I hear him saying that in my ear. So.
Hey, I hear it. I'm not trying to get cussed out in the middle of the night. Things getting knocked over. Like, what's that? Mike, really?
Yeah, my ass almost fell down the steps.
Right.
My ass almost fell down the steps. I'm like, yo. I'm like, did Mike push me or was it my wife telling me that, yo, you kept me up last night? But anyway.
Sorry.
You know what? I can't. You know what? All right, that's behind the scenes thing. I might want to elaborate on that right there. So
don't do it.
How was your
just
week?
Take care of yourself. We're going to do a whole topic on. And my week is great, but I want to do a topic on women not being able to sleep because of their husbands.
You know what?
And
we're not doing that. Well,
okay, all right.
Listen, there's some women out here to be snoring too now. I mean, come on, let's not get it twisted.
In.
I mean, we sitting there sucking up the air out the damn room. I mean, both of us.
I do. It depends on how tired I am and what position I'm laying in and all of that kind of stuff. So,
does that matter? Does it matter?
Yes,
the position you're laying in?
It does matter.
Louder than snoring?
Yeah,
really?
If you lay on your back, you snore louder. I think.
Oh, okay. No?
You do. Because you're breathing and all that. I'll Google it in a little while. You know how I do. But other than...
I think you're right. You're right.
being pushed down the stairs, possibly. How you feeling? How you really feeling?
Man. I'm working on it, but that's behind the scenes. We'll talk about that in another damn show. So.
All righty. So,
this week in the news.
Yeah.
You let off. You actually, to top it off, you kind of ended the show last week. Well, what we're going to start off with this week.
Because I was upset. But I didn't know. So last week I ended the show thankful for the verdict of Amber. Is her name Amber Geiger, right?
Yes, Amber. Yeah, Amber Geiger. Yes.
Right, and that's the officer who went into the wrong apartment and murdered a man in his home. Innocent man, murdered him, claimed thought she was in her own apartment. And we got victory. Although people are not satisfied that she was only sentenced to, 10 years? She could have done anywhere.
10 years as of, I think, either today or yesterday.
Okay.
She's in Mountain View Unit in Gatesville, Texas. Yeah.
Is she in protective custody?
You know what? I'm almost sure that she is. I can't
being
just
an
see
officer,
her
right?
being put in general pop, you know?
Right. So, but what bothered me last week was the brother of the victim embracing her. And I had seen the hug at that point, but what I didn't know was that at the sentencing, he literally said, I don't want you to go to jail. If I was his mama, he would have been disowned at that point. Seriously. I don't want you to go to jail. So that may have played an impact in the actual sentencing. See, we have to think about what we're saying when we're so quick to forgive as Christians. Christians are the most forgiving people on the face of the earth.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So that was my gripe at the end of the show last week. Fast forward.
Yeah, now check this out. Now, the key witness in that trial, Joshua Brown, lives in the area, and I guess he was a witness. I wasn't there. I don't have all the minutes from the trial. However, his testimony was crucial in her getting convicted. He was killed recently on October 8th in what was reported as a drug deal that went bad. Now,
I don't believe it.
See, that's a debate. Now, I said alleged, and I said reported because it's still an open investigation. I don't believe in coincidence, because at the end of the day, this person was a crucial witness in testifying against the officer. He ends up dead in a bad drug deal. You
not
see what I'm saying?
Not buying it. I am absolutely 100%
right now,
not buying it.
But that's how they label him. He was a drug dealer. Granted, all right, whatever he did, but that's how they label him, a drug deal that went bad. Mr. Joshua Brown. Young man, I believe he's 28 years old, got killed. Killed. A week. Come on now. A week after the sentencing.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, it was a setup. I don't believe it at all that it was coincidental. I don't even believe that he was a drug dealer. I don't. He lived in the same complex at the time. He had recently moved out, so I don't know if he was at his new complex or not, but I do not believe in that much of a coincidence. And here's the other thing. This is just Diamond, and my thoughts, views, and opinions are mine and mine alone. No one else is responsible for these. I believe it was a setup, and we're never going to know the truth, because if the police want to kill you, you good as dead, because they're investigating themselves. And I'm sorry that it happened, but I'm not a believer in this. All of a sudden, if he was a drug dealer, he'd been dealing drugs, I would guess, for a while.
Right.
He ain't been killed all this time. Now, after her conviction, I'm not a believer in coincidence when it comes to that. Absolutely not.
And think about it. Why would a known drug dealer? Now, I mean, I'm taking to my street heads, those who's from the streets, those who from the area, those who do what you do. Why would you testify in a major high-profile case about witnessing an officer shooting another person? Or why would you even put yourself in that light? Either you're the dumbest drug dealer, or
ever.
like you said, ever. I mean, I'm talking about ever.
Right.
So people need. Let's look at the facts. Why would a known drug dealer testify and continue doing what he's doing within the same area? Whether you even another side of town, it doesn't even matter. Why would you even bring that light to your business? So,
the NAACP has stepped in and they are asking for an independent investigation because
But who's doing the independent investigation?
So, it doesn't say yet. You know me, I'm always on a computer looking things up, trying to multitask over here. But earlier this week, the NAACP Legal Defense and Educational Fund asked for an independent investigation. So it would be my hope that if they're asking for an independent investigation, that they would play a part in choosing who's going to do the investigation. I don't know, but I will be sure to keep abreast and on top of the story so that we can speak on it and next week for the next show. Definitely.
No, absolutely. Now, we're staying with topics before we get into our main topic. People. I hate talking about them. I'm not even going to give them a goddamn name. I'm going to say that
you're not going to give them a name? How are they going to know who you're talking about?
I'm calling him toilet paper 4 or 5.
Okay.
Whatever the fuck his name is.
The orange guy. Whatever.
Yeah, you know what? Let's call him the orange guy. All right. Listen,
all right.
Whatever. You know what? We talking about him. We get knocks on our doors.
I know. Next thing you know, we turn up missing. Dude has lost his
Hold up.
mind.
Listen, now, y'all hear us now. The show don't come on next week. And all right, but anyway, let me not even put that in the atmosphere.
Don't even put that out there.
No. He's like, ooh, they got a great idea. Now,
but you know what? He's so petty. He would be listening to our talk show. Like,
you know what? And he probably start tweeting, fuck the Unconcealed show. Fuck them.
Right. He really would. This is the pettiest president ever. So there is a possibility that he would be listening to the show. So nothing.
He probably got an intern. He probably got an intern in there listening to this show, tweeting, and he grabbing some pussy at the same time.
Correct. And that's okay. That's okay. You can do that, in his world. So he's not giving up his tax documents, right, or his financial documents. He just says straight up, not doing it.
He said it's a kangaroo. I mean, the part that we at now. I mean, he's in the news every week. I mean, I don't believe we're already at a point. He has one more year left. And we're still talking about the drama with him every week. I mean, damn.
It's really bad. And I'm a news junkie, right? So I wake up to the news. I try not to go to sleep to the news, but I am. I'm a news junkie. So trying to keep up with him becomes very frustrating. But not only, so they're doing this impeachment investigation, right, because of what we know already. Right? We know about the inquiry because of with Ukraine. Okay. Look into Biden. Then, during the initial stages of that, he was like, F it. Bump that. Fuck that. Look at Pence. That's your homeboy. And you throwing him out there like, look at Pence.
Hold up. Hold. Back up. Hold up. Hold up. You drop a bomb on this one. Did you say he just threw Pence under the bus, too? I didn't even hear that part of the news.
He threw Pence. He threw his main dog, his road dog under the bus. Look at him. Okay, so he did that. Then I'm like, this man is crazy. He has no sense of loyalty to anyone, not even America, because last night he pulled our troops out of Syria. Syria is our ally.
Oh, that's crazy.
Right? Allies.
That's correct.
Those are my friends. Those are friends. Right? For those of us that sell social studies, your allies are your friends. They're the opposite of your enemies.
What?
Hey.
Ally. You mean Ali?
Right. Hey. So, at 11 o'clock last night, he decided to pull them out. And I'm like, no, you really can't just do that, can you? He's the president. He can do whatever he wants. And so last night at 11 o'clock, he decided to pull the troops out. Let's say there was about 2,000 or some of them. And then, so the Cruds, I'm trying to keep up on it all. It's also overwhelming. But my point is, he pulled them out, and then they were bombarded. What do you call it? Attacked is the word, by the Kurds or something. Basically,
by the Kurds out of Turkey. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just going around starting wars. You know what? I'm not your friend no more. I'm not helping you. I'm not protecting you. I'm taking my troops, and we're leaving in the middle of the night. No warning. You deal with that. Now that's another ally we don't have. It's like country after country. It's frustrating.
He makes my ass itch. Listen, don't nobody, you know what? Hold on, don't judge me.
That's a bad itch.
Listen, I wash up. Yeah, I wash up. I'm just saying.
But that's a bad itch. If somebody can make your ass itch, that's a
he makes
bad itch.
He makes my ass itch. I mean, right now I'm itching, just in hives, thinking about this orange dude. Ugh. Okay.
But here's
anyway,
the scarier part. Scarier part, Naz. We're not going to go out and vote. We're not going to vote in the lower elections. We might even go out for the presidential elections. But if we don't have enough seats, okay, underneath there to be decision makers, I know I sound not stereotypical, but stereotypical, I'll say, for a talk show, right? We've got to vote. If people don't believe in voting, that shit don't matter, it's already predetermined, just try it. Because just try it. It costs nothing to give it a shot. So if we would throw out all of these misconceived notions and these theories, conspiracy theories, and just give it a shot, just vote, and maybe, just maybe, we can get his ass out of office.
Yeah, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. You must vote. I mean, just sitting on the sidelines, just letting things happen, thinking it's going to go away, it's not. You can't complain about the problem unless you're part of the solution. That's just real talk.
Correct.
You just have to. Now, the topic tonight. Now, what I want to do, I'm going to let you introduce you to the topic. I believe I have somebody on the line. I'm going to find out if they want to join, they want to chime in on the topic. Kind of introduce the topic, why I do what I do on this producing board, and find out if they want to, be part of the conversation.
You're so busy. I got the easy part. I just get to talk. So tonight's topic, we get to talk about chivalry. Is chivalry dead? Is it still alive? Or are women just too independent? Or are men just selfish? Do they only show chivalry to women that they find attractive? I think it's a combination of thereof. So we want to get your opinions on that tonight. So hopefully you can call in and chat with us. But I don't believe that chivalry is all the way dead, but it's getting there. And part of it, ladies, don't be mad at me, part of it is our fault. We're too busy being Miss Independent, and we're giving off the wrong impression to men. Men aren't that bright, so we can't send them mixed signals.
Come on. No, you just didn't throw us under the bus.
Are you there?
Fellas, I'm here.
I thought
here.
you would be behind the scenes.
No, I'm here. No, our person online just want to listen. So,
okay.
Enjoy the show.
Welcome.
But
Thanks
hold
for
on.
listening.
Let's get back to that. Wait a minute.
Sorry.
Hold up.
I didn't know you heard
said
me.
that men are not too bright. Fellas, I'm with you on this one. No. I mean, you know what? I'm going to say individual in the relationships. Because sometimes you have, whether young and old, I mean, I don't know, it's either generational, maybe it was never taught. First of all, half the people, I know some people don't even know the word chivalry, what it means. Did you give the dictionary meaning? Did you explain what it means?
I will give the dictionary meaning of chivalry. So let's see. I'll give the Urban Dictionary because that's usually the short. Okay.
Is actually a meaning in the Urban Dictionary for that?
Yeah, Urban Dictionary is like Webster these days. They have everything. So being courteous or polite without fucking whining or asking for anything in return.
No, it doesn't say fucking whining. You lying.
No, seriously. This is Urban Dictionary, okay? So to be courteous or polite without fucking whining. But what is chivalry? That's the Urban Dictionary. But chivalry began back in the days of the knights, right? Knightly system. It began, and it was a combination of qualities expected of an ideal knight, especially courage, honor, courtesy, justice, and readiness to help the weak. So that key right there, readiness to help the weak. So with chivalry being readiness to help the weak, women historically have been identified as being weaker than a man. So men historically showed chivalry, or they were chivalrous. How do you say that word? Here we go again, me. I got to stop drinking wine before the show. But
drink water.
Right? So, and with that, the more independent we've become, women, the less chivalry that has been shown to us. Because men can't separate the two. It has almost happened to me because I'm very prideful. I am capable of being independent. I'm independent financially, but I still want you to show chivalry towards me in a relationship. I want you to show chivalry towards me if you don't know me. For instance, if you're walking into a store, Naz, and there's a woman behind you, do you hold the door for her or do you keep going?
No, I hold the door. I've always held the door. I've taught my son that. I've taught my young men that I mentor. I teach. I even talk to young men I don't know. Hey, you hold the door.
Okay. So now I'm gonna take it a little step further, because you still are a man, although you are a well-groomed, you're raised properly, and I'm gonna even just
Thank you.
right. So and you show chivalry. But now, you're holding the door at the mall, and you have a woman that you find unattractive coming. You hold the door just enough so that she can get through it. If there's a woman coming and you think she's fine, you hold the door, you let her walk through, go ahead in front of me, stop me when I'm lying. Because
you're
men are
incorrect.
visual creatures. Go ahead.
But you know what? I guess if a man is still, his mental status is still, how you say, he still has issues, he still has urges, and he, because at the end of the day, I look at it like this. I was raised a family of a lot of women, 3 sisters and a mother. I was taught all women deserve respect and admiration and honor. I live by that word. So you can be... I don't want to classify an ugly mug because I think all women are beautiful. I personally believe that. Doesn't matter who you are. I think all women are beautiful. I will hold the door for them. I
didn't say you would not hold the door, Naz. You're going to hold the tip of the door for the woman that you find.
I have to disagree with you on that one. I'm sorry. I'm not that dude. I mean...
Okay, tell me about one of your friends. You cannot tell me that I'm making this up. I see it every day.
No. Listen, granted, you do have men like that. You have quite a few like that. You really do. I've seen men literally close the door on older women and hold the door for some younger women. I'm sitting there looking like, I've seen that. I've literally seen that. Now, mind you, what makes a woman ugly, to me, if I hold the door for you, my pet peeve, I hold the door for you, can't even give me a thank you or a nod or something, and you just walk in, I say, you know what, you rude. I want to grab them and just throw them back through the door, but I say, you know what?
Right. But you can't, because that's a whole other thing. I ain't got no partner for the show.
I know, that's so damn rude, but you know what, I've learned one thing in my journey is that, it's not always, I'm not looking for the gift, it's about giving. It's a blessing. So, you know what? I find there's some women out here look beautiful, downright beautiful. But as soon as they open their mouth and they say certain things,
nasty.
They look ugly as shit to me. I'm like, this heifer. All right, prime example, downtown North. Those who live in, salute to all our out of Jersey, New York area. But downtown North, you'll see everybody dressed a certain way when the weather gets all nice and hot. Now this woman, women wearing their red bottoms and long stiletto heels. So, I say good morning to this woman. I say good morning because we're both heading to the same direction. I said, good morning. How are you today? She's an attractive woman. We both stand across the street. She just looks at me and go, and not in a nice way, like, why you bother me? Now,
wow. And
ladies and gentlemen,
there it is.
and I'm like, okay.
There it is.
So now here it is. Huh?
Go ahead.
So she's walking across the street. Newark has what they call horse police units. They have it. Sure enough, she gets in the middle. She stumbles, and guess what she falls in? She falls in the horse shit. Now,
is this a real story? Seriously?
No, this is real talk.
This is true.
Because I'm downright ignorant.
Karma comes around that fast?
Yeah. I went to help her up. Oh, I'm good.
Wow. She still didn't.
Yeah.
There you go. And what did we talk about? I said, or are women too damn independent? That is the problem we have been raised, especially as black women, we've been raised to be strong, be independent. You don't need no man. So with that, you're falling in shit, and you can't even accept the help from a man just trying to be kind and courteous. So now, if you were a man of a different caliber, and this was not already embedded in you to be who you are, right, and to be chivalrous. I know I'm saying that word wrong. I'm going to Google it in a minute.
Look, they know the message.
I think I'm saying it right. All right. So that would prevent you or make you not want to help the next one. I'm not embarrassing myself like that again. You understand what I'm saying? I want to help her.
I agree. No, that part I agree with you on, because it makes me second guess me doing it, but I can't let maybe that experience stop me from being the man who I'm supposed to be, because
But a lot of men are not of your same mindset.
I know. You know what? You're 100% correct. You know, there's a lot of men who allow past relationships, or they've been around the wrong environment, thinking, okay, Chivery, I don't need to do that. She needs to give me what I need when I want it, how I want it, whatever. I've got the money.
I tried to help this heifer when she fell in shit. And so I'm not going to put myself out there to be embarrassed again. I don't need no help. Yeah, you do. You're covered in shit. You need some help. But you know what? Go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was laughing. I was snickering. I was snickering as I was giving her a hand. Maybe she seen the snicker on my face. It was funny as shit. I mean, honestly, it really was.
Like women out here changing tires, changing their oil. It's okay to know how to do it. It is. But if a man comes up to you, you're a damsel in distress. I'm a very good damsel in distress. Understand something. As independent and alpha woman as I am a very good damsel in distress. I don't want to put air in my tire. I cannot pump gas. Well, I can, but I don't want to. Like, I'm the one that once I get out of New Jersey and I get to the gas station in Delaware or Maryland, I'm like, oh, can you help me? Like, I don't like to do certain things. That's just me. I'm not knocking the next woman who feels independent and she don't need no man. But if a man is trying to help you, men have very fragile egos. And
yes, we do.
I agree. It's in your DNA
to
help us. It's in your DNA to help us. But there's so many women, black, white, Hispanic, whatever, we're trying to be the alpha woman. And I am an alpha woman, but I know my role. I accept my role in society as a woman when there's a man in my presence. Pull out my
So let me ask you this. Like, all right, now you're saying the women, out in public, and I know that we have a couple listeners who kind of relate to this. When the man, have society and all the craziness and the fucked up stuff that goes on stopped, I guess, created a fear. Whereas, when a man tries to help a woman, she's afraid that either he's going to rob her, rape her, or knock her in the head, carjack her. Has society kind of got into the way of men doing that, or even for a man to be chivalrous? Because let's be honest, there's fears out here. You got some nut jobs out here. You got some bona fide nut jobs that prey on women or prey on children and disguise their intentions for other intentions. You see what I'm saying?
That's true, but I still believe, I'm a believer in life and love and happiness and all that, but I'm not naive, and what you're saying is true, but I still believe that the majority of people are good people. You have to be sensible, but the majority of people are good people. So take it out of the person that you don't know. Bring it home. Bring it home. I personally, if you're married to, dating, or in a relationship, or even hell, a man coming to visit Diamond D and my garbage is full, I expect you to take it out. I really do.
First of all, why is your garbage full? How long all week long you let your garbage be full? Damn. First of all, that's a red flag for me. I'm visiting a woman
it's full because I just made you a full 4-course meal. That's why it's full.
Hold up, wait a minute, stop. If we
now
talk on Sunday, I'm
taking pictures of my house while we live because you got people thinking I'm filthy because I put up in
You didn't take your damn garbage out? Wait a minute, lazy as hell.
No, I didn't.
I don't know.
I didn't take my garbage out because I was waiting on you. I knew yesterday, last night, you wanted to come over here today, and you got here, and you need to take my garbage out. And let's not talk about
if she didn't take her garbage out, y'all better run.
Well, it depends. Like, come on now, one bag of garbage in the kitchen. I'm not talking about overflowing because you know how I am about cleanliness. If you don't know that, I'm a freak about cleanliness. Like, I have Some of my girlfriends don't even want me coming over their house. They're like, just don't even come. You touch too much stuff. You rearrange my stuff. Just leave me alone. Like, there's a running joke about me. I'll clean up while you still eating. That's just me. I'm not going to have you out there letting people think Diamond is nasty. However, let's talk about snow. Can we talk about snow? Like,
yes.
Let's talk about snow. I don't feel like I should have to shovel my own snow. But there are women out there that's just like, I don't need no man. I could do it. They have neighbors that live across the street. Can I help you? I don't need no help. I got it. Don't even say thank you, though. I got it. I ain't got it. But my point is, let a man be a man. And then we get mad. Oh, goodness. What time is it? I'm trying to pay attention to the clock. I don't want you yelling at me and stuff. All right. So,
you got to do it now.
Let's not talk about these mothers raising these boys and they're babying these boys. Fathers are not present. That's a whole nother show. So now you got mama raising her son, and these mamas are so busy coddling these boys and putting up how fine their son is, which is a whole nother topic in itself. I'm tired, ladies, of y'all talking about how fine y'all sons are. I think it's creepy. Instead of talking about how cute he is, you need to be teaching him how to be a man the best way a woman can. We can never teach a boy how to be a man completely, but we got a damn good idea of what a man should be doing. And we are not letting our boys grow up with chivalry-like minds. Mama got it. So if mama got it, when he gets into a relationship with a woman, what is he thinking? She got it. Mama did everything. Now I want the woman to do everything, too. It's mixed. I know I sound like I'm picking on the ladies tonight because I am, because I'm always beating up on the men. But not just purposely, because it's the truth. It's the truth. It really is.
No, you're 100% correct because, I mean, I'm glad you brought up the fact about you have, now, make no mistake, we have some awesome women out here doing it. And they have, and I salute every single woman who's out here raising a child on their own. I truly salute you. However,
can I give a real big shout out real quick? Speaking of women raising their sons, not necessarily on her own, because she's getting married soon, but she is a single mom or was. Big shout out to DJ T Ramsey on the check-in. She texted me about the topic a little while ago. I want to get her on a show one day very soon. She's very insightful, but big shout out to T. Ramsey talking about women raising their sons to be men. She don't play that coddling stuff. So I'm sorry, I just wanted to do that.
No, please, by all means, no. But listen, we have to talk about these women. Now, women. Now, from a male's perspective, a man who has children and a man who's made mistakes, and I have baby mamas. I do. I wasn't always, I have my issues. However, if a man was to be around, because that relationship didn't work with you and him, that's y'all. But that child is don't use the child as a pawn or a weapon. Don't weaponize your child. I mean, it may not work between y'all. Y'all may suck as a couple, and more than likely you do. But when it comes to y'all have to put your prides aside, and like you said, Diamond, it takes if a man was to step up and be a man for the child, it may not be the way you may like it, but let him step up. Now, he's going to make errors. He's going to make mistakes. He's going to fuck up tremendously. But I can't tell you how many parents out here, there's no book for this. There's no book to being a perfect parent. We've made errors. We have done things. I could have done this better, would have, could have, should have. But at the end of the day, if you're in the child's life, you're supporting the child. Now, granted, we have some deadbeats that just don't want to do nothing, and that's another show. That's another show. That goes for men and women. Because the stereotype is men is no good to dads and deadbeats. Oh, we have some deadbeat moms out here.
It's funny, deadbeat moms. I work in HR and payroll. They pay child support, too, and they be behind. Stop it. Yeah, it goes both ways.
Exactly. To reaffirm Diamond's comments on this, ladies, you have some tremendous men out here, and they want to be part of the man's life. Now, granted, you don't just sit there and make every boyfriend, oh, this is your new daddy. You don't do that.
No, you don't. Don't do that.
The child has
disclaimer. Nasty. Right. Yes, disclaimer.
Remember, we don't do disclaimers.
No, we don't do that one. Nasty. This your daddy.
This your baby daddy?
Right.
I mean, I'm saying, you know, everybody can't be the baby daddy or, you know, you just can't do it. It's too much. It's just too much. But, you know, if you have a man that want to step up, let him do it. I mean, let him step up. I mean, you can't, you know, hit a pause button off and on when you want him to be a father to your child, especially if y'all decide to have a long-term relationship, whether you get married or whatever your relationship is with your spouse.
I don't care if it was a 15-minute relationship. You got pregnant. Now you have a relationship with this man. You should have been more careful. That's a whole nother topic.
That's another show.
Well, I'm getting excited.
More shows.
I'm writing that down.
More shows. You know, you're gonna have people cursing us out. You know, send a text
that's
like,
okay.
"Oh, man,
I want people to curse us out, but most importantly, I want to start a dialogue. I want them to go to work tomorrow and be able to talk about this. What do they call it? Water cooler talk. I want people to go, you know, be able to go to work and have dialogue about the topics that we're sharing with them. You know, and you brought up another point with the women. And letting a man be a man, right? So are we too independent? Sometimes we find a man and he's real good to us. He's so good to us, and we don't want to lose him. So guess what we do? We disallow him his opportunity to be a man. We're going to do everything because we just want him to be comfortable. We're afraid to ask him to do anything or have set expectations for him, because we don't want to lose him. So back to my garbage, you know, you come over, back to my garbage. You know, there's women who are to the snow. We're coming up on snow season, and for argument's sake, you know, it's snow season. It's going to be some snow babies made or some snow practice baby making at our age. Ain't too many babies coming around. But
you know, we need to do that. We need to mark that. We need to mark that when the first snow comes. We gotta have a running joke, and so the next 9 months, find out how many people expecting babies.
Mm-hmm. I promise you, if any of our listeners, because we are of a certain age group, pop up with some babies in February. No, pop up with November. Them Scorpio babies was made around Valentine's, baby. Trust me, I know. But if he's coming over, ladies, just as an example, and he's a good guy, and you've been waiting, and now it's a state of emergency. We're not supposed to be on the road, so he comes over to visit you. And he's stuck there with you for a few days. Let him do some of the things a man is supposed to do besides break your back. Let him go out and shovel. And when it's time to go back to work, go and shovel my car out. Like, you're not just coming over here and laying the pipe and then leaving. No.
I'm glad you said that. Now, it's a snowstorm. You stuck with this joker. Now, all right, you know, y'all got it in one night. You know, he gave you his A game on the first night. You know what? He gave you the A game, but the A game is not good.
If the A game is a C or D game, he gotta go home. I'll shovel my own car. Fuck it.
Hold on. You gonna shovel dude out? You gonna kick him out?
I'll shovel you out too. Just leave, please.
Wow. Damn. That's real damn.
If he's shoveling you out, fellas,
that is not chivalrous. That's not chivalrous.
Please just go.
He took out your nasty garbage. Your garbage is overflowing. You know, he kicked him out in the snowstorm.
Yeah. I'm not keeping you around for that. So there's limits. There's limits to this, okay? There's limits. But in all, like, sometimes women, and I know some of my friends that might be listening, like, I promise you, if she say my name, I'm going upside her head. And I would never, ever, ever do that. But we are so afraid that a man is going to catch an attitude or be turned off because we have expectations. I have certain expectations, and that's okay. For instance, I went out on a date years ago, and he ordered his food before me, and I let him. And then I ordered mine. And then I said, never, ever, 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 I don't care who you're with, order your food. If it's your mama, your daughter, another date, order your food before a woman. You always let the woman order her food first. And he was appreciative.
But what if you're hungry? What if you're hungry?
She got to wait. It's called chivalry. You order your food before your wife.
All that garbage out your house. You took out all that garbage out your house.
No, you don't.
Why you got to wait?
See, and he's paying. And he still has to wait. Ladies first.
No, you're right. I'm only kidding. I'm just joking.
No, you're serious. Y'all pay attention. That's why your wife be going to sleep on your ass.
You know what? Come on, we're going to talk about this. We really don't. Lord.
I'm like,
throw
where's
me
she at?
under the
sleep
bus.
timing.
Damn.
Where's she at now? She's still sleep timing. Where's she? It's Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock. Where's she at? Sleep. I'm like, damn.
Damn. I'm tired.
But
you know what? I can't. That's another show, ladies and gentlemen. But we're not gonna. You know what? Damn right, ignorant.
So. I'm a little bit ignorant, but it's all in fun. We really just want to start a dialogue. We want people to think. Like, leave the Unconcealed Talk Show. We are not apologizing for what we say, but leave here having had some fun and being able to talk about it tomorrow. And call in, y'all.
Yeah, let's give them the number. The number is 516-595-8127. The line is open, and tonight we're going to entertain some of those calls. We're going to keep this dialogue going. Those who are just listening, I get it. You know, salute to the Sheriff Department of County. They are listening. Some of my brothers are listening, so salute out to them, to brothers over there. Big shout out, I know, to Rebirth Radio. That's also our other network in Louisiana who's carrying us. So salute to Rebirth Radio and what they're doing. Salute to, our young lady. She's awesome. Simone is very awesome. We're also syndicated, ladies and gentlemen, as those who follow us on social media, on iHeart, YouTube, Spotify, Castbox, and Anchor. So we're trying to make this damn thing happen. So I'm going to be time to talk about it.
No, I'm going to be a bit aggressive, slowly but surely. Y'all know how I am. No, just in my promoting. So, making sure that you can listen to the playback. And I want to give a big shout-out to my Basement Life family doing a housekeeping thing every Wednesday
the fellas.
at the same time. Yeah, so big shout-out to DJ Monster, DJ Rick, DJ Funkmaster D, and, of course, the She-J, DJ T. Ramsey on a check-in, always holding me down. And even though they're doing their show tonight live on Periscope, they are sharing Unconcealed Radio, the Unconcealed Talk Show, Shadow Worlds Network, and Rebirth Radio.
So
I appreciate you all. Yeah, it's all about networking. I'm hoping that one day I can get some of them to come over and kick it with us over here. They don't like to talk a lot. They just like to play the music, and that's what's going on over there right now on Basement Life.
Some men are like that. Some men are they like to kind of play the background. But you know what? What did my mom and my grandmother always say? Closed mouth don't get fed, baby. Real
closed
talk.
mouth does not get fed.
But at the same time, you don't want to keep on talking your woman to death either. I mean, no woman want a cackling man either.
I had one of those. Can we make that a show? The cackling man.
The cackling. All right, see, for the youngins just listen to this show, cackling basically is a person who runs off at the mouth. Just
for no damn reason.
Just for reason. I think we had a term called deadhead. All right, let me explain the deadhead. We came up with that term here on the show. Deadhead basically, you have a brain. You're thinking, and people thinking ongoing. But for whatever reason, they're not thinking before they talk. So they just say dumb shit. And you just say, like, did you say that out loud? Did you process that before it came out your mouth? Did you?
No, a lot of people don't. They just, it's mind, mouth. There is no thought process in between. None whatsoever.
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely. Now, with that being said, with Deadheads and chivalry, now we talked about the chivalry aspect. Now the question is chivalry dead? Now with today's society, we talked about the different aspects of it, but today, I mean, just from your point of view, can you honestly say overall it's dead, or is it just kind of needs its own life support?
I don't think it's dead. And I think it's generational. I think that
you gotta talk about
for our generation, I think that you all know better. You know better, but sometimes you don't do better because you're hung up on what you're physically attracted to. And I put a post up about it, and only one man clicked like on it, but the ladies were like, "Speak, it's the truth." Yep. For real. And men always talk to me on social media. And today, everybody perused. They just perused right past it. You know why? You know why the fellas didn't touch that topic? Because it's the truth. Y'all didn't want to debate with me. And I said, don't argue with me because I'm busy. I was at work. It was a random thought. I was thinking about the show, and I put that post up. I said, don't argue with me because I'm busy. And because I put that up there, not one man, only one man touched it. And shout out to him for touching it. All he did was click like. But kudos to him because it's the truth. It is the absolute truth. Men from 40 and above, you know better. You just don't all the time do better.
You
will hold the door for everybody, but the lady that you find least attractive, you're going to hold the door with your pinky. And as soon as she get closer and she comes through it, you're going to let it go. Pink, I got to go. And you running off with your kids and your grandkids, and she's stuck there like, damn, you should have just went on. But she says thank you anyway. Now, then you get the woman that's fine, that you think is fine. You hold the door. And, Naz, you can say that you don't do it. You are a man in the age range, and I'm talking about I'm in a mall like every single day. You know I am. You already know that I'm in a mall and I'm doing my research.
I know you're in the mall.
Every time we hit each other up in the middle of it. I'm in that damn mall. I'm in one of them stores. I know. Stop. Like, what you doing? You at work? No. Across the street in the mall. But I'm watching, and I'm just like, wow. And for me, most men are very chivalrous to me. They hold doors. I'm not the finest thing, but I carry myself well. Sometimes women command.
Excellent point. I'm glad you said that. Thank you.
It's the way you carry yourself, lady.
Oh, thank you. Man, I'm with you on this one. I know somebody hear me testify. It's the way you carry yourself.
I'm glad that you're admitting it, though. I'm glad that you're admitting it because a lot of men wouldn't.
That makes a difference.
It's a certain respect. It's the way you carry yourself. Y'all treat women the way y'all think we want to be treated by the way we carry ourselves.
I agree.
I agree. Around. Go ahead. Tell me why you agree.
You said something, and I want to tie it in what you just said. Expectations. If a woman carries herself a certain way, she expects a man or spouse or whatever to treat her a certain way. She's carried values. Now, I guarantee you, if those type of women, you'll get that chivalrous man, too, because what happened, he has no other way to come at you because you have set expectations. You have established yourself, saying, this is who I am. Now, either he's going to deal with it or not. And if no man is going to sit there willing to meet your standards and your expectations, then tell him his ass kick rocks. As a matter of fact, you don't have to tell him kick rocks because he's going to feel that you're out of his lead. None of this will happen. He's going to feel out of your lead, and that's what the weak man comes in at. The weak man syndrome.
Right.
Oh, she's out of my league. No. The problem is she has expectations, and you don't want to meet it. You don't want to treat her like the woman that she needs to be treated. You don't want to treat her with the love and respect that she's worthy of. And even if this woman is, maybe she's from the streets or whatever, I've come in my past, I've come to find out if you treat that person, and they may act nasty, talking crazy because they grew up in certain environments, they'll start to change. I've seen that happen before. I've seen it where you treat them, why are you doing that? No, this is what a man's supposed to do. I'm interested in you. I see a lot of things in you. I'm going to hold this door for you. Or I'm going to pull this chair out for you before you sit down. I'm going to walk on the outside as we're walking down the street. I'm going to walk, on the street top, which I never understood that, but I learned that from growing up. I'm like, so I get hit by the car first, but that's another story.
No, it's a part of being
I've never understood that.
Right? But no, it is.
I'm saying.
It's part of
so if my ass get hit by a car, who's gonna protect her? And in the meantime, somebody call 911.
You have protected her against that car. You've protected her against those splashes. Like you're protecting her from the outside. You're supposed to also sleep closest to the door. As a man in the bed. Yeah. That's true. Because if somebody is an intruder.
Now you're in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah, I went back there. I know.
Yeah, you went back to you went right back to the bedroom. But no, I say that because you brought a very strong point, and our fellas that listen to the show, and those who are going to check out the rebroadcast, whether you in Jersey, New York, Philadelphia, or in the Midwest. Oh yeah, shout out to Wisconsin. They also checking this out. I got a text earlier this week, Wisconsin. I'm like, that's another story I got to tell you about too. I'm like, damn, we in the Midwest. But awesome. Diamond said something, and for a man to be chivalrous, if a woman is taking the time to carry herself a certain way, she's holding on and of certain not saying, I guess I could say elegance in her own way.
Yeah,
she takes the time
absolutely.
to do her nails. She takes the time to do her face. She takes the time to do her hair. She takes the time to take care of herself to make it appealing, not just for herself but for other people, then she's worthy of being chivalrous for. She's worthy of it. So, guys, if she's doing all that, and she said, look, I want to be treated this way, then respect her and honor her. Do not think that, I don't got time for this. Because if she's too much for you on that level, then you need to work on yourself. Real talk. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely, I agree. But also, if you know that you're not going to work on yourself, just keep on moving. Don't stop. Don't bother her. And that's what a lot of men do. Again, I have a lot of male friends. But most of my, not even most, 99% of my male friends have never tried to holler at me. And sometimes that can get you feeling like, well, damn, like, what's wrong with me? Not that I want them, but it's just like, what's wrong with me? You know,
I
like,
have to answer that question.
But before you answer it, it's just like sometimes I think, well, I don't make myself appear available. I don't, I don't make, even when I am the most available, I don't make myself appear available. What do you mean by that, Diamond? I post pictures on Facebook, or social media in general, but I don't do the seductive thing. Ladies, we got to come away from that too, because now we're still talking about chivalry, but the man is going to be more chivalrous to a woman who is commanding it. If he thinks he doesn't have to do anything for you or respect you, and again, they're visual. You're visual people. Men are visual human beings. They look and they make a preconceived notion based on what you're doing physically. Be it
Correct.
Showing a lot of cleavage, showing all your pictures are from the back. You're showing your big booty, and there's nothing wrong with having a bad body. Nothing wrong with loving yourself and being proud of your body, but you have to show these men that there's more to you, that you have a sense of humor, that you have a level of intelligence, and then they're going to think twice before they even come or approach you. I was going to say come for you, but we're going to try to be a little more mature than that tonight. Before they approach you. And when they do approach you, it's going to be in a certain manner. But, Naz, you had an answer for me for why 99.999% of my male friends never try to talk to me.
I had an answer, but I'm digging the response on that one. I mean, I totally agree with you because, I think it started even from elementary or high school. I mean, men look at women. Every man, even the young men, the middle men I mentor, I hear them talking about girls, stuff like that. It's the ones, they don't have too much respect for the ones who kind of putting everything out there. Oh, she's a thot. The youngers will call them a thot, or she's a hood chick or whatever, because she's always got every picture on social media is with her ass out. So, I mean, why should I be, chivalrous for that? Why open the door for her? Because she's walking first with her ass out.
And the other thing is
she's got everything out. So no man wants that. I don't give a damn who you are. No man wants that. I mean, you're good for one thing, and that's pretty much it.
You better preach on it, because a lot of women, even in our soon-to-be 50s and 50 and better, we don't understand that. And it's not to say that they don't find you attractive. There's no curiosity, and no man wants what every other man has seen or had.
Yes, that's correct.
They want their woman to be sexy. They want their woman to be attractive, but it's an ego thing. They don't want what every other man has seen or had. So when you're putting on your ass and all your titties and all of that, you're losing points. Yes, you look good. And your girlfriends are going to comment. We're going to be like, damn, girl, you doing that. But the men,
it's overkill these days, Diamond. It is overkill. It is overkill. It's like to a point, like it's like now it's like no. And men are talking about it. Ladies, let me tell you something. Men are talking about that now. I mean, real men of dialogue, and even though I'm even say some of our guys less than intellectually intact are talking about that because it's so common now. Yeah.
Intellectually intact. The fuck is that?
Boy, back to the deadheads. The deadhead. Even the deadheads are talking. You're right, because what's happening, it's so much, it's overkill. It's in the music, it's in TV. Hell, I can watch the freaking the reality shows. I'm watching what's it, Married with Medicine? These women, at least in their 50s and 60s, they got their ass out, they got their titties out. I'm like, yo, I mean, I'm a doctor, got my titties out. I'm like, it becomes overkill. It's like overkill, and then the man, and then what happens? The man loses respect for the woman. So what happens, ladies, when a man is not looking at you and not looking in a way of kind of wondering what's underneath or whatever, you kind of take away what he's supposed to be doing. You take away that part that make him, I guess, be chivalrous. You know, open the door, because sometimes it's all about the hunt. I mean, you don't mind me saying that. It's all about the hunt.
No, it's okay. It is.
Yeah, it's about the hunt. It's about the hunt in order to get the prize. But women, don't make it easy for them. I mean, someone throws them try to kick my back in on this one. They're like, yo, man, what you doing? I mean, nah. It's about
like,
the
why
hunt.
you giving us up, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but that's real talk. It's sometimes about the hunt, but it makes everything good. Because if she's not worth the hunt or worth the fight, she's not worth having. You see what I'm
say
saying?
that
She's
again?
not worth having.
Say that again?
If she's not worth the hunt or she's not worth the fight, if she's not worth the hunt or the fight, she's not worth having.
See?
And that goes vice versa. If a man is not willing to take your, as a diamond said, take your garbage out, you know, let you order the food first. And I think there was a movie that was out. Oh God, what was that movie? Mars Chestnut and Gabrielle Union. I think it was about the last piece of food. They were sharing some food. Well, I'm not sure.
That was Brothers. That was that Brothers? I think that was Brothers.
I think it was Brothers, right? And I think that it came out. That, you know, I think the mother was saying, listen, if he doesn't offer you his last food, you know, his last piece of cake or whatever,
his last bite of cake,
that's not the man for you. And I had to really think
care.
about that.
Got to think and process that, right?
It's a point of sacrifice. Right, it's a sacrifice.
Right.
He knows his cake is good, but you know what? I'm going to sacrifice my last piece of food. You know, that's the same thing goes with money. Listen, sweetie, I got $1 in my pocket. Oh, I just need $1, you know, to pay this extra bill. But this is the last $1 he had. Is he going to vein it up and say, you know, I'm going to keep my damn $1? Or he's going to give out his last $1 and walk his ass, you know, next 5 blocks or 10 blocks back home? You know,
sidebar, he just got $1, ladies. We don't want him. Sorry.
You know, you just had to find an ignorant way out of a good story. You know, I got a good story going. You know, fuck it up.
Sorry, here I go. That was
that's okay, but what
the fuck you talking about $1?
No, for real, ladies. Listen. You're right. If he has $1. You're right. Yeah. You had $1. I mean,
you know,
because McDonald's
that was
is hiring.
an honor, Mike. You know damn well he was like a fucking $1, nigga.
No. Real talk, because McDonald's is paying $15 an hour.
15. Minimum wage in New Jersey is $15 an hour now.
Yeah.
That's
McDonald's. No wonder them damn McDonald's are looking pretty damn sharp and nice now.
They sure.
They looking really fucking nice. They looking really sharp right now.
Amazing.
You know, they went up on the prices. And I'm like, I had to go to the big touch screen and order my. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this?
But you
I
shouldn't
said the
even
cashier
be
right
eating. That's a topic. You shouldn't even be eating that crap. We're gonna talk about that.
No, I don't eat it all the time. It's once a week. Once a week, I may treat myself to a fast food. I do chill with that because I don't want to get back to the Popeyes sandwich. We talked about that before. I still haven't had the sandwich yet.
I haven't. I don't really eat Popeyes. I don't mess around with that. But we're going to talk about health and fitness before the new year rolls in, because I'm not beat this year for everybody crowding the gym on January 1 through like February.
Oh, that's funny.
15th.
What we need to do is show outside. Like, why are you coming here? Why? Come on. They like,
yo, get out of here. Why you coming here? Why you coming here? That's the name of the show.
Stop
it. Can we do
You know what? Yeah, write that down. Why are you coming here? I love that. Why are you coming here? I mean, come on now. You can't be sitting there knocking that. And what's funny over there, I know you know the area, but over there in Somerset, New Jersey, they got a Taco Bell outside of Planet Fitness. I swear to God.
Do.
Then I remember then I remember them having a pizza party inside of Planet Fitness. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah.
I asked that's why I quit my membership there. I was like, yo, dude, let me holler at you. He said, well, how you doing, Mr. How you doing? I was like, question. you got all these pizzas set up out here. Oh, we're doing a pizza party, customer appreciation. Let me say this again. You're serving pizza, having a pizza party when people trying to lose weight. And I'm looking over this lady over to the right of me on a treadmill. She's sweating. Like, she's sweating some pepperoni now. She's like, I need a slice.
Leave me alone. Why you telling people my business? Why you telling people my business?
Yo, you know what? I can't. Oh, well, let me get back to answer the question about you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And I got a text answer the fucking question.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I'm back. All right, here's the part. Diamond, all right, Diamond, a lot of times, all right, the reason why a lot of your men, and I could be wrong, I could be very wrong. A lot of them are intimidated. They're intimidated.
What?
Again, they're intimidated. Again, it's sometimes when a man thinks, certain men, not all men, when certain men feel they can't run game on you or try to manipulate you to do what they want you to do, they know you're not the one. I told you before, anybody that listens to the show or anybody that follows Diamond, please don't get on her bad side.
I am a
it's just
sweetheart.
For the love of Jesus. All right, there's certain women. There's certain women out here, fellas. The term "scorn of a woman," Diamond, they should be in the Wikipedia when that comes out. When that comes out, you see her face because there's certain
you're
women.
giving me a bad rap. You act like I bust tires. It's a
good thing. It's a good thing because
I ain't cut no tires.
It's a good thing because you know what? Any man that comes to you has to come correct. They know they have to take the garbage out. They know they have to be intellectually intact with who you are. And I say that again. Man, you can't come with a weak talk game or weak conversation to Miss Diamond D because she's going to eat your ass apart. Just real talk, seriously.
And you know what? And I try to be friendly and courteous to everyone because I'm just a round-away girl from the hood, but I have a father that I adore because he's adored me. I am Daddy's baby girl. And then I have two brothers, and they will both introduce me as their baby sister. And I am their baby sister, but I'm their only sister, so that's all, especially my oldest brother. So that's my baby sister. They have always protected me. My daddy has always been there, and both of my brothers. They have always protected me and loved me and done for me in their own right. So with that being said, even though I've dated down and even married down, I've always known or have had expectations. So even during the times when I was dating down because I believed in someone's potential, they still had to live up to certain expectations. You have got to have a certain level of intelligence. You've got to be able to converse with me, not conversate. You've got to be able to converse with me, and you have to respect my role as a woman, and I'm going to respect your role as a man as long as you are living up to your role as a man. So don't expect submissiveness. We got a lot of shows coming up, y'all.
Yeah, we got to rebroadcast. We can write them down. It's a lot.
Yeah, we are, and I'm keeping notes too. But don't expect submissiveness from. I'm just going to speak for myself. From Diamond, if you're not giving me anything to submit to. I can be just as hot-headed as the next woman, but that's normally out of frustration because I'm not shy about my expectations. I'm not shy about what I want, what I desire, and it's not necessarily your money. I got my own. Now, is that to say that when we go out, I don't want to be treated? No, that's not true. I want you to be financially stable, but I'm not dependent on you. But just because I'm not dependent on you doesn't mean that when we go out for dinner that I don't expect for you to treat. You understand what I'm saying? So there's I command a certain level of respect and a certain amount of chivalry. I want you to show me chivalry. I want you to have that embedded in you. I'm not going to teach it to you. Again, garbage. Little things.
We go back to the garbage again?
I'm back on that garbage. I'm big on that garbage. I don't like garbage.
We got to get somebody. I'm call your man. We got to go over to his house. Her house, take the garbage. Just let me know when the garbage day is.
I don't want no garbage. That is such a pet peeve of mine. I don't like the garbage. I like the garbage. I don't want to touch it. And the funny thing is, I've raised my daughter, and she's like a mini me now. I look at her, and I'm like, oh, my God. I've turned into my mother, and my daughter's transitioning into me. And it's a good and bad thing because we are very, very headstrong, and I try to maintain a certain level of balance. I'm much better now that I'm older than I was when I was younger. It was like, listen, you know what I want, you know what do that or it's over. You know, it was more aggressive. It was almost like, oh, you a bully. Like, who is the man in this relationship?
I'm glad you said that about what, you're not teaching. Also, ladies and gentlemen, those listening to the show, once again, listen to Uncle Phil Talk Show with the lovely Miss Diamond D and yours truly, Mr. Nash, and salute and honor to my brother, Mike Real, our brother, Mike Real. I say this, even when you are in that point of relationship, when you're already established in the communication of, we're going to have a relationship, and once you guys come to that agreement and understanding, the chivalry doesn't stop. Let me tell you something.
Right.
A lot of downfalls of relationships, and I'm going to say this again, a lot of downfalls because you forgot how to have a dialogue. You forgot how to date while you're in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You got the chivalry while in the relationship. It doesn't stop. It doesn't. It don't stop. So let's not get it twisted because you got men that becomes very complacent. I'm only speaking as a man because I am a man. I've made those same mistakes, but I've also learned a lot of things as I got older. Being in a relationship you have to be chivalrous. You have to hold the door for your woman, your wife. You have to date her. You have to tell her, oh, my God, you look beautiful today. You get naughty. Hey, look, you're smacking ass. Look, baby, you look sexy today.
Oh, I like those words. She's naughty. That's got to be like that.
I can't with you. I can't. I'm done.
Keywords.
Naughty. All right.
Right.
But I'm saying you got to be chivalrous with your relationships. You got to date your date. I mean, it's ongoing. That's always going to get fresh, and that you be, how you say, mature enough to understand when you have this. Not every day is going to be a damn Harlequin book for those who read a romance novel. However, once you recognize that maybe, you got to put time in, you have to schedule. It's not being robotic. You have to say, you know what, we got to put time in for ourselves. We have to. You have to put that work in. You got to commit to being chivalrous in your relationship, going on little dates, going on getaways. I mean, I know a lot of you have kids, and the kids are loud as hell. Find somebody to watch them damn kids.
What you say they loud as hell?
They're loud as hell, But the kids might be telling Mom, Dad, y'all loud as hell too.
Y'all loud as hell too. Right. I'm trying to sleep at night. I hear clap, 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 clap. Like.
I mean, exactly. What is that noise? It sounds like tennis. What is it, Serena Williams? That was one of my excuses. We're playing tennis, baby. No, anyway.
Right.
Was you running like marching? But no, I'm saying you gotta take the time and be chivalrous to your woman, because let me tell you something, fellas. And this was taught to me by older men in my family. If you're not chivalrous to your woman, someone else is gonna be chivalrous to her. Trust me. Your woman may not tell you that. When you see, let's just keep it 100. If you see a woman a little too damn happy, springing, getting her ass to work early, want to stay a little extra late, but she's doing a little extra stuff, extra stuff. But when she want to hang out with you, she's throwing on the old sweatpants and not taking the time to get, nice for you. You need to wake up, pay attention.
Pay attention. Pay attention. And that is very true. We run into routines, right? But men, this is Diamond speaking on behalf of women. Men, you may think, she whack. That was a term that was going around a couple of years ago. Her sex is whack. It's whack. It's probably not. Her sex is not whack. You have sucked all of the life out of her. You have either bored her, stressed her out. Okay, one of the two. Boring, stressed her out, got on her nerves, not being chivalrous, not holding up your part of the bargain, your part of your end of the relationship, not being a man. I'm not even talking about physically. I'm not even saying, men, that you're not holding up your bargain physically. I'm talking about everything else. So like we said earlier, men are visual. Characters and humans, they like the look, they like the chase. Nas told you, ladies, men like the chase. Okay, give them something to chase, give them something to look forward to. You know, give them a little something instead of giving it all to them. This is during the dating phases. But once we're together, men, don't slack up. All of that chasing that you did to get her, keep it up. Make her continue to feel that continue to make her feel that she is beautiful. Continue to give her something to want to come home to. Cause whatever it is, if you were broke ass and you made her breakfast every morning before she went to work, get your broke ass up and continue to make her breakfast before she go to work, because that's something.
Are we talking about the man with the dollar? Are we talking about the man with the dollar?
Yeah, that man with the only dollar. Yeah, he got to do extra. If you only got $1, you got to do extra.
Right, baby, I went to shop. I got this bread, baby. We're going to make this
and get the low-carb bread. Get the low-carb bread.
You know, you got any eggs? You got any cinnamon?
Do it. Hook it up. Hook the French toast up. Make it extra good.
I can cook. I ain't no front. I know how to get down that damn kitchen. I'm a monster. I'm good at it. Trust me. Now, but let me ask you a question. Now, you talk about the men being chivalrous. Is there such thing as women being chivalrous?
Well, how did you know? People are going to think that we rehearsed this, Nas, because I have right here, what is the female version of chivalry? There is.
We on the same page.
No feminine side of chivalry. I was just waiting. The Warrior Code was designed for men alone. That's not to say women cannot honor what chivalry is or partake in personal quest of self-development, but when women do this, it becomes their own code of behavior, and it's not chivalry. So, no, ladies cannot be chivalrous. They cannot be. Your heart is broken?
I feel some kind of way because, you know, we're in the Me Too movement.
Right, we are in the Me Too movement, and that it's correct, and people are getting that movement misconstrued. That movement
thank you. You get applause for that. Say that again, please.
That movement is being misconstrued. It really is.
Thank you.
The Me Too movement is not necessarily to say women want to be it's saying, bottom line is, respect me. Respect the womanhood. Respect me as a woman. I shouldn't have to do things as a woman to get a certain position that a man doesn't have to do. That's it. Just respect me. Interview me.
I agree.
It shouldn't just necessarily be about my physical or what I can do behind closed doors. Women are not meant to be chivalrous. We are nurturers. There's a difference. And people get the two mixed up. People get the two mixed up. Women are nurturers. I am a nurturer. I will nurture the hell out of my man, out of my friends even, out of my family. I am a nurturer. I'm Big Mama. You coming over here, you eating. You coming over here, you sitting down, we eating. I'm taking care of you. I'm cleaning up your mess behind you, and I'm just old school. And a lot of women are probably listening like, fuck you, Diamond. I'm not doing that shit. And that's okay. What works for you, works for you. But stop trying to wear the pants in a relationship. You cannot.
Ooh, well, you're going to go there, right?
You can't. I'm not trying to wear the pants in a relationship.
You know it happens. We know it happens in relationships. You got some women, no disrespect. I've seen it. I deal with some people who I've literally seen the woman wear the pants. And when we say that, it's just a metaphor, just very controlling, very domineering relationship, telling the man what you need to do. You need to. I know I'm right. If you love me, you do. Just controlling.
When I have to start wearing the pants in a relationship, because I will wear them if necessary, okay?
Right.
And I'm going to wear the pants in a relationship to make sure that this ship does not sink. But when I got to start wearing the pants in this relationship to make sure our ship doesn't sink, you're not doing your job as a man, and I therefore don't need you anymore.
Ooh, you hear that, fellas? Now, y'all hear that? Now, again, it's okay to kind of, at times give your woman the floor. Part of chivalry is also still part of being a man. Chivalry is also part of being a man, being a protector. There's times when, of course, you're going to compromise because your woman is your partner or that person you're trying to court. That's a whole other thing. Those who understand the word court, date, or whatever you know.
Like,
I think we talked about it on one other show.
Kick it. They call it kick it.
Yeah, kick it. You know, there's a point, you know, and I know a lot of men, I don't want to argue, man. I do whatever she wants. Stop. When she's wearing the pants too much and she's taking the control and the lead of the head of the household, and that's a whole nother topic alone, when she's taking control of the relationship of where to go, when to do, when to spend time, at some point she's not going to need you no more.
She's not going to need you no more. What are you there for?
Right. I mean, she can get sex elsewhere. And when you find that the device is underneath the bed that she's pulling out more than using you, then you obsolete.
Oh.
Yeah. We going. Yeah. And you need to be shook. You need to be scared. You need to be very afraid. Very afraid.
Be very afraid. You know, just real quick, big shout out to my daughter Shakira Gray. She's on the check-in. I see that she's sharing the link and everything. I got a team now that is so unbelievable that's been riding with me, and I'm telling you, they're going to. They're just really supportive. They've been listening and commenting. And she actually just said, "Great show. Thank you, Shakira." Shout out to Kira. Thanks for sharing the link. Everybody.
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on?
You know, just
oh my
to
God.
everyone.
We having fun.
Support. This is like my therapy session. So I expect.
Oh my God! I thought it was just me. I thought it was just me.
No, this is therapy. I wanted to text you like all day today, but I was like, oh.
I was telling Mike, you know, those who don't know, Mike Will used to be one of our co-hosts, and I used to tell him the talk shows and the podcast shows are actually my therapy, because sometimes you got to hear yourself talk and hear like, you know, damn, I'm giving advice. I need to take my own fucking advice.
I need to take my own advice. Yo, I got advice for everybody. But the thing about me and the difference, what everyone will learn about Mr. Naz and Diamond, I'm going to tell you everything. He's like, Diamond, shut up. And we have notes. He's like,
we need to go to the pre-production.
Right. He's like, get it all. Ask me whatever you want to ask me now, because this is between us. And then I bring a little bit of it to the show, and he's like, all right, that's enough. But for me, ask me whatever you want. I'm probably going to tell you the truth, and I will say this repeatedly. If I have to be embarrassed by it, if I think about it and I think I may be embarrassed, I'm not going to do it. And if you do it to me and you may be embarrassed by what you did, that's your fault. You shouldn't have done it, because I'm talking about it. I'm talking about it. And because my experience may help somebody else. So if you feel like you want to fuck Diamond D over, go ahead. Fuck her over.
Don't do that, no.
But understand that it might not happen today, it might not happen tomorrow, it may be, but that's my therapy for myself. I share. I'm an oversharer. And again, I'm thinking, okay, what can this benefit someone else? For instance, I gained 20 pounds in the past year. So now I'm on this quest again of getting this weight off. Exercising, working out. We're going to talk about that too. I'm not trying to be skinny. That's not in my DNA. But I'm trying to maintain a healthier lifestyle. So I'm talking about it on social media. And sometimes I pull back from that, though, because people think, she thinks she's fly. And I really don't. I really, really don't. Again, 20 pounds in a year. Don't fall in love, y'all. That love will put the weight on you, like sitting there, like, don't.
He said, don't fall in love.
Don't fall in love. Listen, get you a dollar having man. If you fall in love with a man that only got a dollar,
did you say that? You know what? You don't leave my dollar man alone.
Get the dollar man, because he can't afford to take you out. Like, get the dollar man. But then
I got some peanut butter and jelly, baby. This is how we rolling.
Right. So you're gonna keep that weight off. But when you get that man that's just like, you know what, baby, I want to take you out. I don't want you cooking. I want you to, and then you like it, and y'all going out to eat. 1 year later, 20 pounds later, you're in a position that I am, with your knee wrapped up, with Naz yelling at you like you was on the treadmill and you didn't wrap your knee up in the ace bandage. Do they still make ace bandages? Right. I need something.
No. Listen, I can. You know, they actually have knee wraps for you. You know, no ace. Don't you put no ace bandage on it? You know, acting like in the 1970s basketball player with big tight shirts.
I know.
Don't you put no ace bandage
and some knee
with a headband.
think I do have one of those. It's like an Ace. It's called the Ace, and it's the knee brace.
Yeah, I know, but no, they have modernized knee braces. It's light, it's breathable. We'll talk about that later. But
okay. The point
now,
is,
listen.
I'm gonna give it all to you. Don't expect Naz to get too personal. Don't be offended when he tells you to mind your damn business. Did we talk about that on the show? No, but I just wanted to get you to know this better.
I mean, you know what? That's how I roll. I mean, I know when to be transparent, but there's some people that are just too damn nosy, and I'd be like, get a life, get a goddamn life. You wouldn't worry about my life. You need to get one. How about you being chivalrous with your woman? Be chivalrous with your woman.
Not worried about what
I see somebody else being chivalrous with your woman right there downtown. All right. Shadeville. Here we go. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, fellas. So listen. You can play what you want to. Don't listen to us. Let me tell you something, fellas. If you're not being chivalrous, someone else will be chivalrous to your woman. Trust me, they are. And you know what? Men do not care at times what your woman actually look like. I know that sounds shallow, but some men are in it for sex reasons or money reasons, and she's spending, buying, the chivalrous dude or lunch and stuff like that. She's probably using your credit card or your debit card. Ooh, yeah. Oh, baby, I had lunch and date. Or use that dollar or that dollar. Use the dollar to buy the value meal at McDonald's. All right, let me get back to the show. But anyway, we got to do weekly lineup. It's getting close to the wrapping this up.
Oh God, it goes by so fast. This really is my favorite.
It does. It does. I mean, I honestly, I've really enjoyed this show. I'll be having fun. But just real quick, let me give the weekly lineup. Weekly lineup, big shout-out to the Pretty Grinders on the Security Bag podcast show. They're one of the shows that we produce. These young ladies are out of Louisiana, Baton Rouge area. Salute to them. They have a very interesting perspective on entrepreneurship. They talk about it from a hustle standpoint, an everyday hustle standpoint, trying to take advantage of opportunities with limited resources. And actually, they're pretty insightful. And one of the young ladies had a hell of a story to talk about. She went through a lot of stuff, and I salute her, what she's gone through. Another shout-out to the Opinionated Bench Warmers. They're also out of Louisiana, Texas area. They have a real insightful sports podcast show. They're very well received, and they're also syndicated as well, so we salute to them. Also, Diamond, just want to let you know, we're picking up another partner that just reached out to seal the deal. This is that Midwest connection.
Okay.
Her name is Sam Walker. The name of the show that she's working on that we will be producing is, and I'm going to talk to you behind the scenes about that. We can put our input on that as well. Hers is called Another Perspective. Now, what makes that show interesting? What makes this show interesting is she's a white woman. She was adopted and raised by a black family in a very poor area of of Louisiana and New Orleans area. So she relates to a lot of the struggle, but at the same time, she understands the privilege part of it. She's very intellectually smart, very smart woman. She has biracial children, but when she talks, she expresses the pain that she sees that her family went through. But she also recognizes the stuff that, even though she grew up in the environment, there's certain entitlements. So, when that show comes out, we'll talk behind the scenes about that. It's crazy. It's an interesting concept. And there's another young lady, Rebirth Radio wanted to announce this. They want to welcome, what's her name, Toshiba York Lee Blockus. Please forgive me on the name. She's an author and a co-host of a new show called Chronicles of a Nation. Her book is in Barnes & Noble and on Amazon. She's also a part of now the Rebirth family and Shadow Worlds. And she's also holding us down south in the Midwest as well. So they know they're hearing us. They're listening to us, and we are honored to have the platform that they listen to us, not just in Jersey, New York area, and East Coast, Midwest, and California. We're honored. I can honestly say that. So sometimes, it's not about being local. You got to look at the world outside of your local box.
It's never, ever about just being local, right? It is never. And let me just say this. Shout out to New Jersey and New York, our day ones. Yeah, and we love y'all. We appreciate
all
you.
Day.
But what we're trying to do is take this Jersey, New York thing internationally. We're not just trying to do a national thing. We really have partnered together, and we've both been doing this about the same amount of time, and we're going to pool our resources and our talents, and we're going to make sure we are committed to bringing you the best quality, informative show. We want you to go to work tomorrow, go do whatever you're doing tomorrow, and be able to have a conversation, to converse about something that you heard here tonight on the Unconcealed Talk Show with Mr. Naz and Diamond D. That's our goal, a quality platform where we support quality shows. And we're going international, y'all. That's our goal.
Yeah,
a mission without a goal is pointless. A mission without a goal is pointless. And we have a goal.
No, absolutely. I mean, please understand, ladies and gentlemen, whatever business that you're in, I mean, have a vision. Have a vision. Do not let nobody. I totally agree with Diamond here on this one. Totally. It's don't let nobody deter you from your vision. That's your vision. That's your walk. So don't let somebody try to tell you how to walk your path. Even if you fall down, you fall off the path, whatever, but you learn from your mistakes. Keep on doing it. If it would drive you, fuck them. Fuck them.
I love it. No apologies.
No apologies. And I'm at a point in my stage of my life, I'm not apologizing for wanting to be great. People, why why you still in the gym, or why you got to do that? Why are you working hard? You don't need to do that. Why not? Why not?
Right.
Why just settle? And that goes for relationships. That goes for anything. And I say that as a segue to this. God works in a mysterious way. Just having Diamond as my co-host and Mike, God brought us together. So I mean, God still works for me. I'm gonna drop some curse bombs and stuff like that, but I'm very spiritually bounded. I'm still spiritually bounded.
That's right, and we
know exactly, God. And we're not with the bullshit. So I'm not going to sit there and try to walk around with saying I know everything. I just come from a real perspective of who I am, and so does Diamond, and that's what makes this work, because we're unapologetic and we're honest. And like you said, we want to create a platform, a solid platform for people that can tune in, listen to the show, get something from it. Also create an avenue as a network for other positive people making positive moves. So if you want to, you want to be part of what we're doing, or you got a business or you got a service, hit us up behind the scenes. And of course, me and Dom are going to screen it, because if it's on some bullshit, you're not getting on the show.
Well, we got two baskets. We got the potential basket and the bullshit.
I like that. We got to post that. Bullshit.
Right.
I like that. We got to post that. I love that. But no, Diamond, what do you have going on this week? I mean, I know we do our announcements. Any shout-outs, announcements?
This week I got my knee resting up, but we having a walkathon at work for October, and I'm trying to be number one. They got me down to like third place today, this week. So I emailed the lady. So I'm all about my fitness. I'm getting back on my grind. So I'm going to be posting and talking about that, encouraging everybody not to wait till January to get fit. Do it now. Fix your heart. That's my hashtag. Fix your heart. Fit gals. 50 and better, whatever, all of that. So I'm working on my fitness, getting back into my routine.
Let's post our journey together for them. You know what? Let's do that.
All right.
If you're doing, I'm doing it. I usually don't do that, but I'm going to do it. It's not being in vain, but people sometimes need to be inspired by it.
People want to know you. They want to know a little bit more about you personally. Don't make me start stealing pictures and posting them up there.
No.
Like every time we see you suited. You are so perfect all the time. Every picture on Facebook or Instagram, you're perfect.
What? All right, let's
let your hair down a little bit.
We will.
Let your bald hair down a little bit and let people get to know you, because you are one of the realest men. I'm not even about to say dudes, men out there. Like from the time that we met online, and I keep telling the story because I'm just so happy to be partnering with you. And not this Monday, but 2 Mondays from now. I know I'm jumping the gun, and I have to hurry up. I can't wait to have you on Mellow Mondays. So I do another show
right. We're gonna be on
Mondays. It's Mellow Mondays, featuring Diamond D. We do R&B music, and we have chat similar to what we do now, but we incorporate more music into it, and we reminisce, and we talk about the good old days, and we have a topic, and I cannot wait to have you as my guest on Mellow Mondays, and that is going to be on October, and on there, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be able to actually see Mr. Naz, because he's always hiding back here in Radio Land. So on that show on Mellow Mondays, there'll be a video, and that's going to be on October 28th at 7 p.m. We'll be sharing the link, and we're just gonna kick it. I don't even know what the topic is going to be, but I just want to introduce visually everybody to Mr. Naz. So I'm honored to have you coming. Right. And this Monday we're going to have Good Vibes Entertainment. Jalil Grady is going to be my guest on Mellow Mondays, and he is a leader in the community in Elizabeth, New Jersey, doing a lot of positive things with the children and the community, and he's an event planner as well. So he's wearing two hats. So I'm excited about that, but I'm even more excited about what we are going to do with this show right here. I'm super happy.
Awesome. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in, and we will see everyone next week. Good night.
All right. Good night, everybody. We'll catch y'all next week. Love ya.
This is the Unconcealed Talk Show.